Hi, I'm Mark Hamilton. I'm going to be talking about online education, but specifically the flipped classroom teaching method. Alright, so the flipped classroom teaching method is a new type of teaching method in which teachers will record videos and create educational content in that form and post it online, and the students will then go and watch the videos as their homework, and these videos are essentially the lectures that the teacher would give in class. Then, when the student's in class, the teacher will hand out assignments and work one-on-one with students or have them work in groups and really focus on having a student-teacher relationship where the student can then go, "Hey, Dr. Abbott, I don't understand this. Explain it to me." And Dr. Abbott comes over and explains it because he's not busy giving an hour-long lecture that I've already watched online. And so, looking at this, we can see from all sorts of statistics from schools that have done this is that there's a massive decrease in failure rates, which means students are doing a lot better, they're retaining more, and they're clearly learning more. And so, we look at that and we can say, hey, this is a great thing, but how's it going to progress in the future? Well, the thing is, you can't use critical mass theory to really focus on this. You can't focus on the S-curve as easily because there's no higher organization, and this isn't a product sold by a company, which means that there's no real specific numbers and percentages on this, and so you can't really follow that. It's really done at a teacher's discretion. If your teacher, Dr. Abbott right now, decides he's going to start doing it, he can pretty much do it without too much interference from the college. And he can do that and kind of keep his current model of teaching without too much interference, which will completely screw up any statistics or reports that he might have anyway. What we can do, though, is look at things like scenario planning, where we look at the fact that in 2007, only 15% of adults online had viewed internet educational videos, and in 2010, 30% had. So there's a clear increase there, and it's just going to keep increasing if it follows that trend. We can also look at Khan Academy, which has a clear increase in their views of videos every day, every minute, every second of every day, and the increase of educational websites that are similar to Khan Academy. If you don't know, for real quick, Khan Academy is an online website that is almost like a directory to a bunch of different educational videos that include chemistry, mathematics, history, finance, economics, biology, all of that stuff. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is this is really hard to describe and plan, and it's hard to say in 5 years where it'll be, but what I can say is that it's growing, it's effective, and it's likely to grow rapidly due to things like the logic of collective action and the fact that people will do things as quickly or as usefully as to themselves as possible, and when it's useful to a teacher, it's useful to the school, and it's useful to the state government for funding. And so, let's look at the McLuhan tetrad model for this real quick. In enhancements, clearly you have students doing better on their classes and on grades. In obsolescence, you no longer have a need for textbooks. Students don't need to go home and they go, I don't understand this, I need to learn about it more, and then pull out a big heavy textbook. They can go online, access your online materials that you've provided to them, and they're good to go. For retrieval, you suddenly have this less of a need for large classrooms, you have smaller class sizes, and you start pulling in tutors and other teachers to fill in the one-on-one time with students during class time. And then for reversal, you actually have this interesting part where students will suddenly be at different levels, at different rates, because they can progress on their own. When they're working on their own, they will get ahead of one another and fall behind one another, and so you end up with a one-room schoolhouse feel, which is kind of like between a reversal and a retrieval, actually. They're very similar at this point. So, that is the flipped classroom teaching method. Thanks.